Welcome back to The Global Move, the podcast where we unpack the business of relocation and everything that moves the world. I'm Ryan McClure. Today we're talking about a transition every family business eventually faces, succession. But more than strategy, this is about values, legacy, and trust. With me are Wilson Fan, the next generation leader at Asian Tigers China, and his father, Alan Fan, a founder and veteran of the moving business. Wilson, Alan, welcome.
Hi, Ryan. Great to be here.
Thanks, Ryan. Excited to join the conversation.
Yeah, no pressure. We're just talking about the future of the family business with microphones on.
Exactly, no stress.
So let's dive in. Wilson, what are the typical choices for a family when it's time to consider succession?
There are really three: sell the business, put it in a trust, or pass it on to the next generation. Selling might make financial sense, but emotionally, it can feel like cutting a thread. A trust offers structures, but often lacks the hard and deep industry knowledge. Passing it on is the hardest, but if done right, it's a continuation of the story.
Alan?
And that's the part people don't always see. Passing it on isn't just about controlling it, about stewardship. It is not mine anymore. It is ours for the future.
Alan, when did you see or when did you start seeing Wilson as ready for this role and the future of the company?
Well, it was gradual. He started him off in operations, sales, and mean. He did the work, but during COVID, when the pressures hit, he stepped it up. That's when I knew he wasn't just learning the business, he was living it.
That time changed it a lot. The pace, the pressure, it made me understand the responsibility. But my dad gave me the room. He let me try and sometimes fail without pulling the reins back.
I always say if you don't let them make mistakes, you are not preparing a leader. You are just creating a follower.
Absolutely. And where are you now in handing off the baton?
We are running side by side. He still sets the pace, but I'm starting to feel the rhythm as my own.
And I'm learning to loosen the grip. Harder than it sounds, but necessary. Because legacy isn't about preserving the past, it is about preparing the future.
And that future, what does that look like?
Hopefully, a company that remains personal, even as it grows, where every customer move is still handled with care and intention, not just logistics.
That is our DNA. You can't fake care. It has to be lived from top down. And I see that in Wilson.
Okay, last question. Wilson, any advice for other next generation leaders on the come up?
Be curious, be humble, earn trust the long way.
Alan, any ideas or insights for leaders passing it off to the next generation?
Start early. Share the responsibility before you share the title. And be proud to step back. It means the team is ready.
Well said. And now for our listeners, many of whom are exploring moving companies, maybe watching this on a reel or reading a blog or listening to this right now, they might ask themselves, why does any of this matter to me? And here's why. When you choose a moving company, you're not just choosing a truck and a few boxes. You're choosing people who've built a business with care, who've passed it through generations and stayed committed to doing things right, even when it's hard. What you heard today isn't just a family story, it's a signal that behind the Asian Tigers brand is a deep foundation of experience, trust, and long-term thinking. These aren't just moves. They're milestones for people in their lives, and they're treated that way.
Exactly. We move people, not just their things.
And we have done it for decades because we never forget what is in those boxes, someone's life.
That's the global move for today. I'm Ryan McClure. Thank you, Wilson. Thank you, Alan, for joining us.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Ryan.
And if you're moving soon, now you know what kind of team you want on your side. Until next time, let's get moving.